I'm told that complaining is pride. And I agree completely, complaining is pride, pure and simple. A man who grumbles about a thing he's never been troubled to examine is just laziness that's learned to look devout. But there is a sound the untrained ear mistakes for complaint, and it is the precise opposite of pride. It is called proving all things. We are commanded to do it, to weigh a matter, study it out, keep what survives the weighing and discard what does not. The proud man is not the one who tests a doctrine and lets it go. The proud man is the one who clings to it after it's been found wanting, because to set it down would mean admitting he was wrong. So, this is not a complaint. This is an examination. 3 vowels! There's a name they are certain they found, and they sing it Yehovah, and they pass it around, and they point to the vowels in the Masoretic's hand. But those vowels were a signal not to sound, understand. Every point on that name was on loan from the start, drawn out of Adonai and adjusted in part. The hat of patter, then the holem, then comets to close, laid over the name as a Q, and it shows. But the yod takes a sheva, not hat of patter, so it can be Adonai's, cries the friend of the cause. But that is the rule, not a crack, not a flaw. A hataf gives way under yod, it reduces, that's law. Here's the scene, come undone. Set it next to Adonai and watch the thing run. For the vowels rearrange into Elohim's gown, and it's Yehovih now, staring up from the page. A name does not change its vowels for the neighbor next door, but a Q mark will every time. Start with the praise on your own 2 lips, hallelujah. Not a yeah, but a wide open sunrise, bright on. Now follow that Yah back through every old hand. The early Greek wrote it simple and small, just Yahweh, 3 letters, the short form, that's all. And older still, down on the Nile's BC shore, they wrote out 3 letters, read Yahoo, Yahoo, same chord. But here's the trouble, the W they once had as a consonant, Greek had buried it. The Degamo was dead long before. What survived was the oo vowel. Hold that distinction, it's the whole hinge. So to spell the whole name, 2 hands improvised, and they touched the same hole, but in different disguise. Clement reached for the ooh, but that's only a vowel, no true W left. So he let the vowel growl till it glided with word Yahweh in between, and the Samaritan sound through the very same gap reached Greek pens that took beta to cover the crack, and it came down as Yahweh. And that Hebrew V came late, it's a newcomer C. The war began as a W, not a V. It's V only arrived many centuries on. So the V in Yehovah is late and it's wrong. Now hear what that tells. 2 scribes, 1 hole, and they patched it with different spells. 1 leaned on a vowel and 1 leaned on a V, and the split is the print of the lost consonant C. Had Greek still owned a W, the 2 forms might have converged. The wobble itself is the ghost of the sound they'd interred. So the late V was not his, that was the trail running short. Every hand on the page was still reaching for W. So strip the stand-ins away and 1 sound stays in place. Yahweh, not yeah, not V. The W was in the name all along. So it's Yah at the head and not a yeah and a sigh, and the best we can raise is a Yahweh, though I will not swear it's recovered, I will not overstate. But Yehovah is the cue, not the name that I'll say. Now it's not a complaint, no, that's weighing a thing and shaking out the chaff till the truth's what we sing. And as long as we're proving what ought to be tossed, here's one more that has failed, and here's what it cost. They face the old ruins, they bow to the stone toward the one scrap of earth he disowned as his own. Your house is left desolate, oaken and sealed, the one God-forsaken place, and you meant it, that's real. The single spot on the map where that idiom is literal. So they pray to the rubble and they turn from the tree, and that is a grumble you'll hear loud and free from everyone who takes the renewed covenant seriously, who know the third temple is now living stones like you and me. Not pride, not a tantrum, a lamp lifted high. Prove all things, hold the true, let the foolish ones die.